Hi, how are you? Welcome back. Rush Limbaugh meeting and surpassing all audience expectations every day. So I checked the email during the break, and there's, let's just say there's more than a couple emails from people accusing me of, well, making it up or just being wrong when I say that Obama considers Republicans a greater enemy and threat than he does ISIS. And a couple of them even take me to task for even daring to think that. That is so unpatriotic. That is such an attack. How could you ever think that any president would consider the opposing political party a greater threat than ISIS or any terrorist group? Because he does, folks. And I'm not asking you to believe me. Listen to him. Listen to him and haw, and make excuses for ISIS and call him a JV team and tell people they're worried about nothing. And then when he gets engaged about Republicans. Yeah, hey, they go up there, complain about moderators on CNBC, they're worried about orphans coming in from Syria. and I met with John Boehner. I said, you need to stop listening to Rush Limbaugh. It's not helping things get done. And watch it. He is totally opposed to it. It makes sense. We conservatives, Republicans, pose the greatest threat to the Democrat Party. We're running against them. We're trying to beat them. We're trying to take their power away. ISIS isn't. ISIS isn't trying to get Obama out of office. We are. Of course we can, but I'm telling you, in the real world, we are a bigger threat. They don't like opposition. But if you don't believe me, have you ever heard of a guy named Mike Rawlings? Does the name ring a bell to anybody out there? I'm getting a bunch of blank stares. Mike Rawlings happens to be a mayor. He happens to be a mayor in a city in Texas, which would be Dallas. He happened to be on a TV network on Saturday morning. By the way, he's a big liberal Democrat. He told the Dallas Morning News and the hosts of MSNBC that he would welcome Syrian refugees to Dallas. He said, quote, I am more fearful of large gatherings of white men that come into schools and theaters and shoot people up than I am of Syrian refugees. I rest my case. Mike Rawlings, Barack Obama, liberal Democrat, doesn't matter. I'm not kidding. Folks, it would be well worth your while not to doubt me on these things. I've got no reason to make any of this up or lie to you. You have everything to benefit by learning it and accepting it, because it will help you in deciding who to support, what to support, oppose, vote, not vote for, whatever down the road. The Democrat Party today, need I remind you that the Obama administration, who was it? Was Janet Napolitano, when she ran whatever she ran, Homeland Security, first couple of years of the Obama administration, they put out this memo warning law enforcement all over the country to be on the lookout for right-wing conservatives because they are a public nuisance and a public threat. Don't doubt me on that. It certainly is true, and it is and if it wasn't, I wouldn't make it up. I don't say things here just to get people riled up. I don't have to make it up for that to happen, but I wouldn't anyway.